We're live.
Are we live?
I think we are.
I think so. You will have yours. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. I am Craig Friendling, and this is not Nicole Hansen, but this is the Nicole and Craig Show.
Hello.
Hi, this is Brittany. Do you want to tag? Yeah, we already did this. We did this thing already. I like how it knows you.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, we've got an awesome show for you today, and Nicole is out on assignment right now, so she could not be here, but we've got the best possible
Look-alike.
we got the Nicole look-alike Brittany, who Brittany is also on Nicole's team. Now, today's video, we are going to do a video on the 5 things that new agents should do to kind of get their business going, get their career going, and stuff like that. And it's great to have Brittany here because Brittany is slightly newer as an agent. You know, how long have you been doing this now?
So in the state of Indiana, I think for 6 months. I was in Texas doing a little bit of real estate, but here, full-blown agent, about 6 months. So pretty new.
Yeah, and you've been having great success so far and really doing well, so that's great. So we're going to give you 5 excellent tips that every new agent should be doing to get the ball rolling faster and more effectively, more efficiently, all those types of good things. So ultimately, you do a better job for your clients and your customers and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Nicole's energy is usually at a 14.
I know. I got big shoes to fill here, so.
That's right. Nicole has big feet. Okay. All right. So number 5, notify your sphere of influence. That's the first thing that most companies will tell brand new agents is let everyone you know you're selling real estate. What did you do for this one?
So the first thing I did was get everybody, my Facebook, I went through my social media, friends, family, my doctors, people at church, things like that. I let them know, hey, I'm in real estate. I made this cute little flyer that just kind of gave some information about me. I got a big stack of business cards, passed them out to everybody at the grocery store, friends, family, everybody, just to kind of get your name out there. That was really important to me.
Excellent. Awesome tips. That's what, all the new agents, that's the first thing we tell them to do is let everyone know.
Yeah.
So that's the easiest way I think to do it is all those are great tips to do that. You guys should do that. All right. Number 4 is easy. It's use every company. I don't care how big or small the company is. Every company has tools that they're like the corporate structure has made and put in place for you to use. So my number 4 is learn the tools that your company has to offer and use them. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you use some of the tools that we offer and stuff like that.
Do.
I know your team offers some other tools too that you guys use. So talk to your managing brokers, talk to your team leaders, talk to whoever you need to. Someone does know how to use all those tools and they will help you because ultimately they want you to succeed also. All right, number 3, instead of me talking this whole time, I'm going to let you do all of number 3 all by yourself.
I got this.
Number 3 is, what's number 3?
Social media. I think that's really important, especially now in real estate, is to be known, have a really big presence on social media. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn is really great. Pinterest even, Instagram. That's one thing that I did was kind of created a realtor page for all of that. And just request people. People that you don't know. I have clients now that are coming to me that I'm friends with on Instagram or things like that. And something that's really important is make sure you have content on there that's visual, videos, short, little messages, things like that. Just being known on social media. That's really important.
Awesome. And you mentioned a lot of them. Should they just stick to one or should they kind of branch off and do all the social media platforms?
I do everything. I do everything except Twitter because I'm not that great on Twitter yet. But what I really am trying to branch out into is videos because I think a lot of people, and I'm a millennial, so I'm not used to the whole getting on the phone talking to people type of thing, is Facebook is like the best thing for me to generate leads. Making short little clips, funny little quirky things, kind of silly things to put on Facebook just so people can kind of know that you're there. That's the big important thing.
Awesome. That's very important. And it's really changed the way a lot of companies do business. Real estate's such a relationship-driven business. Facebook is really kind of one of the best platforms I think that's come around where it really helps us do a good job.
Yeah, and it's free or very, very inexpensive. To do anything on there. So I think that's great.
Excellent. I think we covered that.
We're rolling.
We are acting very efficiently today. You know that?
We're doing great.
It could be the Craig and Brittany show. if Nicole will, let me have my name first, but she won't.
Well, I don't think I would allow you to do that either. So, sorry, Craig.
Oh man, that'll be the Brittany and Craig show. Watch it just gonna be the Nicole and Brittany show really
I
soon.
can just see Nicole right now, wherever she is, looking at this and laughing right now about this.
I'm sure that's why I sent her on assignment.
Yeah.
Or she sent herself on assignment. She made me stay back and do this. Okay, number two. Number two is use your company's CRM. Okay, CRM, of course, is a customer relationship management software system, whatever you want to do. But use, basically keep in touch with your database. your put everyone in that customer relationship management software or system, the database, and then it's a way to contact them. It'll help remind you to reach out to them. Like you were telling me an example before about someone who they were going to be looking to buy a house in 6 months or something like that? Okay.
So you just kind of put them on a plan in 6 months. And the thing is, especially with first new agents, we don't really have a lot of money to start up our business. So even an Excel spreadsheet, something that's free, that you will just have their name, their number, their address, email address. That's really important. Get as much information as you can. And just remind yourself to follow up with them in 6 months, whether you do it on the CRM, on your Google Calendar, just something to follow up with them and have your presence be known that you're there to help them.
That's cool. One good tip too is now on like if you have an Android phone or like an Apple phone, I know an iPhone, you can ask Siri to set an appointment or set a reminder, hey, remind me to call so-and-so in 6 months or something like that, then they'll do that. Yeah. So all that's really cool. I've been trying to use I have an Android phone because I'm not cool with an iPhone, I guess, but on my Android phone, I can have my Google Assistant, which is the same thing, basically. Yeah. They will add reminders to my phone, and that's a great tool. So, you always hate, like someone will say, hey, call me next week or call me in a month, and then like 2 months go by and you're like, oh, man, I forgot to call.
So busy.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That happens, and I think that has happened to me before, but just being honest with them, I mean, building a good relationship with them is the CRM is the most important thing to me. Just so you can put anybody and everybody in your CRM. They're not looking to buy or anything. You can just send them email reminders. Hey, it's fall time. Change your clocks, or it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Just something to be out there to be known, and also just to kind of keep track of them.
Awesome. All right. With that being said, I think we are ready to move to the number one. The reason that you guys all tuned in is the number one reason. We all know that. That's why Brittany said we should wait to the last one to give number one away. So here we go. Number one. The number one thing. Do you want to do that one?
Sure. So the number one thing is how you're going to generate your leads. Especially new agent, you have nothing.
I thought number one was going to be get coffee from McDonald's.
No, not McDonald's.
McDonald's? No, that's not where we're
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts. All right, no, she's right. Go ahead.
So how are you going to generate leads? What worked for me is, one, I got on a team when I first started being a new agent. So we kind of, on our team, already had a structure of our CRM, how are we going to get leads, things like that. But if you didn't go the path that I'm going to go and you're just going to be a new agent on your own, a really, really good thing, even that helps anybody, is open houses. Whether it be your own listing, maybe somebody in your office's listings, anybody's going to be able to want to help you out. I think that was really important. So I held a lot of open houses. You want to take it from here?
I am going to take it from here if you
I'm
don't
talking
mind.
a little too much.
Well, that would be normal for the show. I get a lot of comments that I talk more than Nicole.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, those are some great tips. Open houses I think are phenomenal. And open houses are like cyclical. Like there was a couple years there where no one would show up to open houses, but now it seems like there's a lot more people going to open houses, and people like to walk through the house to take a good look at it and stuff like that. So that's cool. And Facebook, I think, is great for letting people know. You can go live and, hey, I'm at this open house, and people, they know where it is. They can look on the map, all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah. So besides open houses and then leads, some companies, they buy leads from different lead sources. So that's one way. If you're newer and you don't have a huge budget, you might not start off buying leads, but that's an option. But it could be people wherever you go, wherever you spend money, church, school, if you have children or a spouse, their work, their people that they work with and stuff like that. All those are great sources of places to get business. There's networking groups. I belong to a chamber of commerce. You can go to the chamber. There's tons of great people at the chambers. There's tons of old school ways like that I think are making a good comeback because people like that human touch, I think,
there is a lot of everything, especially me being a millennial. Like I said, I like to do everything texting or over the phone. And so when you're at open houses too, you have to be forced to be face to face with them. And another thing with networking as well, but for sale by owners and expireds, that's kind of like the old method. Like that's not really even, that's kind of foreign to me because that's kind of already washed away. But I'm starting to see contacting for sale by owners are working, contacting expired listings just to kind of get your name out there. Even if they're not going to use you, they're going to know your name, and that's important.
That's fantastic. I still reach out to for sale by owners, and I still do that. I think that's a good source of business. I mean, I like that ultimately they want to sell a house. That's what we do. We want to help them. So that's always a great thing. And sometimes it's hard to sell on your own. So sometimes they need a realtor. Most of the time, statistically, they usually need a realtor.
Yeah.
So that's great.
And be confident, I think.
Confident?
I lacked both, but be very confident. The worst that somebody can say is no, you know? So I think the biggest thing is just to get used to it. You're going to get a lot of no's until you get that yes. So just kind of think of it as practice. Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent advice. Thank you, Brittany.
You're very welcome. Much. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. Okay, so if you don't ever want to miss a Nicole and Craig show, you can look us up on YouTube. We also post all these onto our YouTube channel afterwards. You can also just scroll through Facebook and see the old ones and stuff. But yeah, you can go, I think you could search for me on YouTube right now until we make our Nicole and Craig show channel. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the comments, and hello everyone. I see that you guys all posting stuff. Thank you. And have a great week. Thanks.
Bye guys.